walking around the Pokemon aren't cool. I don't remember what this is. I don't know if it's an episode training video. Let's just figure out the and is alive. Not some I'll probably upload the last video where I was just in a hurry and very much not prepared, and also still under level, but I need to train. So that's what I'm gonna do. It's 8:30, so I don't need to go anywhere. And it's also Saturday. So there we go. And I need to work. I have to start my job. Wednesdays. But by the time this video is released, it might be like a year and a half ago. So who knows? I don't know. You know, though. I will know. And I'll know before you know, because I'll know before I upload it. So, yeah. So, not to rock Pokemon, but which would be better to keep? Well, I can train him as well. Or I might put Splataro in there and put Rocky in there. And then I'll take out... Oh, I didn't, I just put... Yeah. I really hope the stream is working. I haven't actually checked. I don't have it on my computer. I'll just close it myself. See how it's doing. Do I sound alright? Oh my god, I'm a stupid fucking idiot. Once again, I need to just stress that the microphone only works if you plug it into the fucking hole. So that was all distant. But it works now. I guess I'll be able to hear what it said when I'm editing it, and maybe type it in a message. Unless you'll be able to hear it, I'm not sure. Oh boy. Oh, which Metapod should I train? Well, obviously this one. I'll get everything to level 14 at least.
Okay, I hope that's not too loud, guys. Are you watching Josh play Minecraft? Josh Jepson play Minecraft? Is it just always Josh when I stream? Sometimes it's Reese Wild, sometimes it's Tyler. Sometimes it's Stephen Amell, so yeah. I've noticed that while I've been editing them, so... I'll pause that for a second. Okay, so yeah, I'm just gonna stream and train, I guess. Think I've been taking it too seriously, or just taking it stressing too much and rushing and wanting to get through everything? You know what I'm gonna have a problem doing? Like, I know back in the day, not that it's really back in the day for anyone that's watching this, maybe, when my incomplete HeartGold and Platinum Let's Plays. Here's the thing. Platinum is apparently a far superior game to Diamond and Pearl. However, I cannot stand the fact that they cut the fricking... I almost said Fire Red. The Red Gyarados... Fire Red. That's the... It's just... the fucking Red. Fire Red. The fucking Red Gyarados reference out of the intro. What I do like is that Cyrus is at the lake when you and Barry go into there. So... like, what I would really like to do is either find, make, or like commission, not commission, because I can't do that. Sweet talk, I don't know. Instead of commission, instead of exchanging with money, exchanging with like shoutouts and such. Like I'm sure it wouldn't be that hard to take Platinum, change that report on the TV, and then change like the way you meet Rowan and set up and get the 3 starters. I'm sure it wouldn't be hard to like modify Platinum into like the intro into like a combination, because I prefer the opening in Diamond and Pearl where you're going to search for the Red Gyarados. Like in Diamond and Pearl, you go to search for Red Gyarados and you use the Pokémon in self-defense against the Starlies. But in Platinum, fucking self-entitled little Barry is just gonna go demand a fucking Pokemon from Professor Rowan. And that's why everyone likes it, because they're all self-entitled. No. I'm kidding. Well, a half kidding, like slightly serious. But like it's better because the story is more expansive, and there's apparently it's just better with the pacing is better with the gyms and with the story, and there's apparently more to do, whatever. I never even played it on the DS, and I barely played it on an emulator, so I never got to experience that third game, and I don't know, there was a gap in a lot of things for Pokemon with me because money not being as accessible to me. If I had been a little bit older, then I probably would have wouldn't have been a problem. If I was a decade older, then I would have experienced all of them, and it would have been a totally different thing. Sometimes I wish I had been like born a little earlier, but like a few years earlier, just to experience certain video games and such. But that's kind of silly. I don't know. Like, I was born in 1997, the year between the releases of the original Pokemon games in Japan and then the rest of the world, or whatever. Like 1996 and then 1998. Like, I was 1 when Pokemon released over here. So, but then I grew up with the original 3. Same with Star Wars. It's weird. Like, I grew up with the VHS box set of the special edition of the original trilogy. And I still have it, and the box makes a farting noise, and I used to play with it and make a farting noise. And then I would watch them, but I didn't really experience the original, or the prequels, until later. And I was just like, whatever, I mean... I do have more criticisms of them because I basically grew up with the original trilogy. But I have a lot of criticisms of the original trilogy. There's a lot of things that I think George Lucas, Jesus Christ. I think George Lucas should have waited a little bit longer. Like, made another draft or something. But like, okay. There's a comic book that's made out of an earlier draft of Star Wars that I think is fantastic, but I've seen videos on it, like, explaining it, and then the people in the video and the people in the comments are like, oh, this is way worse, blah, 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 because it's, like, more fantastical and more nerdy, because it's more, like, world building. I think that a lot of the people who are hardcore fans of the original trilogy and all the old stuff, like, think in black and white, like I'm being serious, like, because the way that they well, okay, I'm pretty sure the way that George Lucas views the Force is like the black and white, like there's good guys and there's bad guys, but that's not how reality works. And I know it's fiction, but you still gotta, how people work has to be realistic. Like, you can have magic and lightsabers and shooting lasers through space and explosions in space, you know, not realistic. But the people still have to seem like people. And the world isn't split up into good guys and bad guys. It's a lot more complicated than that. And yeah, it's Star Wars. Well, it's meant to be for children, but just because it's for children doesn't mean it has to be simple. There's a lot of things that are for children that are not even that young that are complex. Like TV shows but like older stuff as well. Like freaking Dr. Seuss. Actually, well, I mean, a lot of kids' books and stuff teach them lessons, but like, if you don't talk down to them, well, I mean, depends, maybe when they're older you don't talk down to them, but like, there's a way to teach children things, like, about the world, well, just basic things, like, whenever, without talking down to them, or, I don't know what I'm fucking saying. So I think I was just saying, like, you don't have to always talk down to children to teach them things, or you can teach them basic concepts, because they're not always. People think that that you just whatever. People think that other people are dumber than they actually are, and they think children are dumber than they actually are. But I mean, there's a lot of fucking kids that can fucking cook better than a lot of the fucking 9-year-olds that can cook a fucking gourmet meal, so I don't know what I'm just fucking stoned. You don't have to good guys and bad guys don't have to be black and white just because it's a children's thing. That's what I mean. Like, you don't have to make everything simple. But I think, like, everything else since, like, I don't know if George Lucas, I don't know what he believes, like, because there's a lot of videos, but he could have come back later and said a different thing about the Force. Like, people just showing videos of, oh, this is what George Lucas meant, because people don't want it to be the Force being in balance. Like, people, I'm pretty sure George Lucas said it in a video, but he could have, like, again, he could have said it later differently, that the Force being in balance is the Sith being gone forever and the Jedi being there. But later, certain things were like, no, the balance is a balance between the light side and the dark side. That's how balance works. Like, and like, Luke used the fucking Force to choke the fucking guards in Jabba's palace. And he's very much a gray Jedi. Although, in some comic book, it also said there's the light side and the dark side and there's nothing in between, or blah blah blah, but it doesn't need to be that simple. Or maybe just like Star Wars is that simple, and I don't like that. Okay, I stopped because I didn't know what I was saying, but then I don't know what I was talking about, and I'm still on this freaking Zubat, and now I'm talking on, and I'm like, oh, I want to stop now. I want to make progress so I can stop. But I'm just, okay, I'm gonna put it on speedy mode. There you go. But 1 second. Okay. Oh god. I'm such a fucking hypocrite sometimes. I like always like, oh, people caring about spoilers is dumb, but then other times I'm like, oh, I don't want to spoil this. And maybe it's just I don't want people to get angry at me for spoiling it. Like, I want to talk about it and I really don't care. Or I care, but I don't care. Like, it's like, does it really ruin it to know it? I mean, if I tell you the entire, I don't know the entire plot, just the basics. Luke Skywalker is an old man, and so the Luke character is called Anakin Starkiller, and Anakin is spelled differently. And he has a younger brother who's basically like, well, I mean, in the comic, he's like, yippee! And he looks like young Anakin. And then their father is Cade Starkiller, who's an old buddy of Luke's, and there were Jedi Bendu, who protected the Emperor, so it was always an empire. And then the Emperor became evil, and so the Jedi Knights got away, and there were Sith Knights, and Princess Leia is not a, or she is a princess, but she's a bitch. Or maybe she was all, I don't know. She's a, no, I guess not. And Han Solo's a big lizard dude, and the Wookiees look way different, but the Wookiees are like, are on Endor, or no. It's similar, but it's different. There's like elements of the prequels in there, but I think it's like way cooler. Like, and I want to do, like, I want to know how far I can go with something that is similar to Star Wars, because there's tons of things that are very similar to each other that are like kind of similar to Star Trek. No, like a group of people on a ship going out into the universe and encountering aliens, and there's conflicts. Like, there's other things besides Star Trek that are similar to Star Trek. So, and there's tons of things that are similar to each other outside of those genres and such. Like, I can have laser swords and I can have a kind of magic, but I'm not gonna, like, well, it's gonna be people from Earth, so I might end up referencing things or being like half referencing things. Like, I wonder how much I can actually put, like, if if you can put a laser sword in, but can you not have your characters call it a lightsaber in reference to Star Wars? Like, if the characters themselves are referencing Star Wars in reaction to seeing a laser sword, which laser sword you can put in things as long as you call it something that's not lightsaber. And truth be told, it's not even a lightsaber, it's just a light stick, or like the lightsabers are not actually sabers. Regardless, you can say like laser sword, and as long as the properties of it, like the way it works, are slightly different or different enough, then it's fine. And so, like, well, because of my characters, there's people, it's just gonna be normal magic, like, well, not normal magic, but magic that's not like the Force, like elemental magic and healing magic and like just stuff that's similar to whatever I have in my other universes. It's all the same, like, it's like a multiverse, but it's timelines. It's branching off one thing, so the magic is all the same. But like, I can't have them, maybe I can't have them be powered by crystals, or can I have like them have swords that they put crystals in, and that makes it powerful and makes it like a lightsaber, but it's called a laser sword? Like, do I have to avoid anything that is similar to Star Wars and avoid referencing it at all? Sure. I'm sorry if in the video the fast music is annoying. I just want to speed everything up so it's faster, so I can train faster. So I get more done within a shorter, or longer period, like the same period of time. If the animations and everything are a little bit faster, then that saves me time. Uh-oh. Azalea Town sound, or theme song kinda calls. Kinda sounds. Why can't I speak? Is it the fucking weed making me just not speak properly? Like, what the fuck, dude? Kinda sounds better when it's sped up. This doesn't, though. Maybe. And what happened to Pokemon Black and Green? Like, like this wasn't a reference. Were there references to Unova in any Gen 4 games at all? Because they do reference the next game, and they have been doing that since Gen 3, because they did put a gold and silver Pokeball in either was it in Fire and Leaf Green? And then in... Okay, I gotta use the washroom. I'm gonna save the game just in case. In Fire Red, okay, spoilers for a game from 2003 or 4, but the post game involves Team Rocket, and oh yeah, okay, Silver is Giovanni's son. That's not something that's revealed in the games at all, unless you do a certain event that involves Celebi. It's something that's revealed in the manga. So spoilers, but that's something that's well known now. Uh-oh, what did I just say? Fuck. I don't know what I was talking about. I'll be right back. That's what I was gonna say. I don't know how I forget these things. Silver is right. So Silver is Giovanni's son, and in the post game of Fire Red, you go to the other Sevi Islands, the rest of them that you don't go to earlier if you didn't go to the first ones, and then you deal with Team Rocket for one last time, and they mention a kid with red hair. So and that's base, and so there was a lot of teasing and hints towards a Johto remake, and then like having a whole like connecting story in between Fire Red and Kanto and Johto, Fire Red and HeartGold, or Fire Red and Leaf Green and HeartGold and Soul Silver. But yeah. I don't know why I brought that up. Okay. Oh my god. Oh, god damn it. Okay. There wasn't anything else. It was just I saw the black and green Pokeball in the Pokemon Center. It reminded me of the gold and silver Pokemon, or Pokeball. And that's what brought me to the conversation. That's what brought me to the conversation. Referencing future generations and then talking about silver. It's been like 30 minutes of this, so... But this is a training video, so I'm just gonna call it quits for this one. So, but I don't know. I guess I'll just make more and upload them as training videos. So, I guess I'll do the outro. Maybe I shouldn't do these things anymore because a lot of people make fun of it when they're like, "Oh, like the video and comment and hit the bell," but I just do it at the end. Don't bother people during the middle or at the beginning. Like I'm like, "Oh, if you like the video, hit like I just say all that stuff. If you want to, do what you want. Like, if you want to do all that, it's there for you to do, and it helps the channel. That's all I'm really saying. Like, that's what a lot of people say, but I don't want to just be like, oh, before the video starts, be sure to subscribe and like it and hit the bell and do all this stuff. Or in the middle of it, or like 4 minutes into it, like do those things if you want to, not in order to get my videos. Like, well, I mean, I do say that, but yeah. So if you like the video, hit like if you want to. If you like the video and you want to help it out, hit like, you know. Like the video, hit like if you really like it, and you want to subscribe, then subscribe. Hit the bell if you want to be notified when I upload. Check out the links in the description if you want to, and if you're on Odysee, do whatever else you need to. Like, comment, subscribe, share, hit the bell to be notified when I upload. Check out the links in the description. Do whatever else you need to do on Odysee. I'm Anti-HyperLink. I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye, shoes. I still did it the same in the end. Goodbye, shoes. Goodbye, shoes. See, I did it again. I had to say it the same way. Goodbye, shoes. Smelly shoes. Goodbye, shoes.
As the sun sets on today's Pokémon play, HeartGold's adventure's here to stay. Tomorrow's journey, a brand new dawn. In Johto's realm, our quest goes on. Until we meet in the next episode's light, keep exploring with all your might. Thanks for joining your spirit bold in HeartGold's tale. Our story unfolds.